clamp it or you can just leave it attached. You got to take out two 12mm bolts. So we'll take out two 12mm bolts.
This is the big deal.
This is the big deal.
This was the big deal. They charged us $6 grand once.
Okay, so two bolts are out. Here's the sensor. It can just sit here. You see there's two holes that go on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
This is never dirty. It's this that plugs up. So this is, I think these are 8mm bolts. Yes, 8mm bolts. There's 3 of them in a post because I broke one of them off.
Remember, it sat for what, 7-8 weeks?
6 months. One.
And how can you tell when it's starting to go bad? Or should you just do it every 2 months?
When it's really getting bad, there's a delay in the turbocharger. Or when you push down on the accelerator, the turbocharger has a huge delay. When you're accelerating down the road, there's a huge delay in the turbocharger. What I just set up an alarm for my phone to do it every 6 to 8 weeks. Okay. So you see those holes right here and here? See how they got carbon all in them? But they're not closed, they're open because I just cleaned it. And there's 2 holes here on this mounting plate, and there's 2 holes here and here. Take a 3/16 drill bit and just drill them out. Drill right into the, till it goes all the way through, drill all the way here, clean those out, and drill all the way through from one end to the other. They go at an angle.
Oh, I see, yeah.
And then it'll be clean.
Yeah.
That's the only thing ever that's wrong with this truck. And it just needs to be part of like routine maintenance. I mean, that couldn't have taken, what, 5 minutes for me to take that off?
Yeah, it's not too bad when it's nice out.
Right. Well, you just got to plan a day when it's nice. It's better to do it when the engine's not warm. What I always do is once I clean it, I start the truck, let the truck get up to normal operating temperature, and then let it go through a regeneration.
After you clean it.
After I clean it. That way, the computer will learn that that's all clear. The computer, for some reason, reads that this is soot. backing up in the system. When this is just, I believe, the control pressure for the wastegate on the turbocharger. But for some reason the computer senses it as there's too much back pressure in the system and it must be full of soot.
Not too tight so you don't strip it.
Right, because it's all aluminum. Sensor goes back on. Oh, for Christ's sake. So you need a 12 millimeter deep socket or a regular socket and an extender, and you need a 8 millimeter deep socket or a regular socket with an extender. And that's the whole operation. That's the only thing that's wrong with this truck.